Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be opening up this entire box of Avatar: The Last Airbender play boosters. By the way, I should also mention that Wizards of the Coast did provide these packs for me, so thank you so much for making me an MTG ambassador. So a lot of people like yourself may have already seen a lot of these cards. Normally I will go through all the cards and read every single one, especially when I'm learning a new set, because that's how you learn. You read the card, explains the card. But for the sake of flying through all these packs, wow, these are really pretty. This is the first time I'm seeing these. I love them. I am just gonna kind of fly through these packs because I need to open things for a commander that I'm building. And I'm gonna play this commander right away. So I'm gonna kind of speed run this a little bit so it's a little faster. And Forecasting Fortune Teller, Sandbender's Storm, Earthbending Lesson, Cunning Maneuver, Sold Out, How to Start a Riot, Earth Village, Azula on the Hunt, Master Paku, Southern Air Temple, Rockalanche, Aang's Iceberg. Whenever this enchantment enters, exile up to one other target non-land permanent until this leaves, and then it has Waterbend 3, Unlucky Cabbage Merchant, and Sunblessed Peak. Oh, I love this copy token. That is really cool. What deck am I building, you ask? I don't know what commander deck I'm building yet. I have a lot of decks that really interest me from this set, so I'm not quite sure. So I kind of want to see what I pull and just build with that. But as far as, ooh, wow, that is so cool. I like this art. Boggy Swamp Visions. The Spirit Oasis. As an additional cost to cast a spell, Waterbend X, exile X target cards from graveyards. For each creature card exiled this way, create a token that's a copy of it. And then you sacrifice it. Nice. Okay. Decks I like. Toph, for sure. I like the 5-colored Aang a lot. I like the Cabbage Merchant. I'm looking for something Simic-y because I feel like my Simic decks, are maybe too strong. And I want to build something that is a little dorkier in Simic colors. I also like Selesnya. What does this say? Whenever this creature enters, put a 1/1 counter on each other ally creature you control. Whenever another ally you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. I will say I'm staying away from allies. Oh, I love that copy token. Because my brother is the ally player and he has been trying to make allies happen for a decade. So I'm really glad that he has a bunch of ally cards to play with. But for me, I like Landfall. I like all of this bending. So we'll see. Merchant of Many Hats. Ooh, now we're talking. Whenever this creature enters Earthbend 1, the Badger Mole Cub. Whenever you tap a creature for mana, add an additional green. Ooh, that is so good. All right, love that, love that, love that. Aww, the bear. That fish looks yummy. But yeah, what decks are you guys wanting to build? Let me know down below. There's honestly so many fun, great cards in this set that it's really hard to choose. Whenever this creature enters or attacks, exile one target card from a graveyard. If a creature is exiled this way, you make a clue token. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, each opponent loses a life and you gain a life. Beetle-headed Merchants. Octopus Form. Zuko's Exile, Water Tribe, Rallier. And for our rare, oh, we have Avatar Aang. I was literally just talking about Avatar Aang. Wow, that is so cool. So Aang has flying, Firebending 2. Whenever you waterbend, earthbend, firebend, or airbend, draw a card. Then if you've done all 4, transform. The Master of Elements. Spells you cast cost 5 less to cast, 1 of each color, of course. At the beginning of each upkeep, you may transform Aang Master of Elements. If you do gain 4 life, draw 4 cards, put 4 1/1 counters on him, and he deals 4 damage to each opponent. Do I build Aang? Do I build Aang? Let's see what other legendary creatures I can get to build around. Rocky Rebuke. All right. I moved my camera like way over here. It's Taalia. I like Taalia a lot. Aang, the Last Airbender. Oh, the Dragon Tea Shop. Add 1 mana of any color. Spend this only to cast ally spells or activate abilities of an ally source. Okay. Trying to get used to this new setup that I have though. I can look down at the cards now. Ooh, I see something cool. Secret Tunnel. This land can't be blocked. Add a colorless. You can pay for 2 target creatures you control share a creature type can't be blocked this turn. In the Fire Nation Drill. I haven't seen this one yet. This is a 6/3 vehicle for 4 trample. Whenever the Fire Nation Drill enters, you may tap it. When you do, destroy target creature with power 4 or less. Permanents your opponents control lose hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn. That's really cool. All right. Crashing Wave. What a pretty crashing wave. Stunning creatures. Love that. Fire Nation Palace. This land enters tapped unless you control a basic land, add red, or pay 2. Target creature you control gains firebending 4 until the end of turn. Whenever it attacks, you add 4 red mana. Whoa. That is super great for my mono red decks. Oh, I got a really cool forest. Nice. All right. Waterbending Scroll. I haven't seen that one. Draw a card. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each island you control. That's really good. I like that. When Boomy enters, choose up to X, where X is the number of lesson cards in your graveyard. Put 3 1/1 counters on Boomy. Target player scries 3 and Earthbend 3. Lo and Lee, Combustion Man. And we have the Great Divide Guide. Each land and ally you control has add 1 mana of any color. Okay, I'm getting a lot of really good ally cards. What? And I got the cool Apple Land. Man, am I gonna make allies happen? I mean, there's just so many. I like Zuko. Oh, Vigilance. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast ally spells from the top of your library. Sacrifice creatures you control +0/+5 and gain indestructible until the end of turn. Okay. It really wants me to make an ally deck. All right, let's see. June Bounty Hunter. Haru Hidden Talent. Another ally card. Whenever another ally you control enters Earthbend 1. We have Suki, which she's an ally. Other creatures you control get +1/+0. And whenever another permanent you control leaves the battlefield during your turn, you make a 1/1 ally. This triggers only once per turn. Oh, I haven't seen this token yet. First time flyer. Water Tribe, Pillar. Let's see. Oh, wow. We got the Japanese art. Oh, I love May. First strike, whenever a player casts a non-creature spell, they lose 2 life. She's also an ally. This art is amazing. Whoa, I'm obsessed. I love this card. I didn't know that existed. And we got an Appa Land. I did not know that card existed. That is really cool. I love it. All right. Dang, that is so exciting. That's a great commander card. The moon. Wow, this art is so pretty too. Vigilance, flying, water bend 5, spirit ally. I love opening Avatar. Y'all are gonna have so much fun playing this. I would play this box, but like I said, I'm trying to build a deck before next week. So I'm gonna be going out of town to film something. And I wanna have a deck ready to go. The Earth King. Whenever the Earth King enters, create a 4/4 pair. And whenever one or more creatures you control with power 4 or greater attack, search your library for up to that many basic lands. Put them on the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Yes, that's amazing. Katara Waters Tribe's Hope. Vigilance, when Katara enters, make a 1/1 ally. Waterbend X. Momo. Nice, nice. I do have a box of Jumpstart here, and I kind of want to play them, but I also just want to open them. Search your library for up to 4 land cards with different names. Reveal them. An opponent chooses 2 of those cards. Put the 2 cards in your graveyard and the rest on. That's interesting. I wonder if the mana cost is too high, but I wonder if that would be really good in like my AC or Omnath deck. I'm gonna put that aside as like an addition to some of my decks. I don't know. It's kind of expensive. But with my graveyard recursion land decks, that's fine. I could go get my like all my best lands. It's not basics. It's just 4 land cards with different names. That's so good. Yeah, no, I feel like that's worth it. All right. I got a cruel tutor. Nice. Oh, I haven't even seen this one yet. Oppa enters or attacks. Target creature you control gains flying until the end of turn. Airbend another target non-land permanent you control. Fire Navy. Fire Lord Azula. Oh my gosh, sorry, I'm not in frame. Firebending 2. Whenever you cast a spell while Fire Lord Azula is attacking, copy that spell. I know a lot of people are excited to build that deck. Whenever this enchantment enters, airbend up to 1 target creature. Whenever a creature you control enters, put a quest counter on this enchantment at the beginning of your end step. This enchantment has 4 or more quest counters on it. Exile up to 1 target creature you control. And then blink it. Taalia Agents. When this creature enters, earthbend 1, then earthbend 1. When this creature attacks, each opponent loses X life, and you gain X life, where X is the number of creatures you control with 1/1 counters on them. That is cool. All right. Earthbender Ascension. When this enchantment enters, earthbend 2, then search your library for a basic land card. Put it onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. I see landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, put a quest counter on this enchantment. When you do, if it has 4 or more quest counters, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. It gains trample until the end of turn. Okay, okay. Iguana Parrot. All right, we have the Firebending Student in this really cool anime art style, this Japanese style. We have Prowess and Firebending X. Oh my gosh, obsessed. Love her. Love her. Bloopsy. All right, the Wall of Ba Sing Se. Oh, I wanted this card so bad. I just saw this spoiled yesterday, and I, of course, play Arcades, and this is the perfect card for my Arcades deck. Basically, it's going to be a 30/30, and other permanents you control have Indestructible. Going straight into my deck. Ooh, we got a mythic rare here. I have Sozin, which is destroy all creatures. Choose a card name. Search target opponent's graveyard, hand, and library for up to 4 cards with the name. Oh, okay, okay. Exile and return. Wow, that art is amazing. Menace, firebending 3 when Fire Lord Sozin deals combat damage to a player. You may pay X when you do. Put any number of target creature cards with total value mana X or less from the player's graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Woo! That is strong. I'm gonna set that aside. That is strong. Oh my goodness. Turtle Duck. I haven't seen this one. Until the end of turn, this creature has base power 4 and gains trample. Gran. All right. Phoenix Fleet Airship, which is a vehicle flying. At the beginning of your end step, if you sacrifice a permanent this turn, create a token that's a copy of this vehicle. As long as you control 8 or more permanents named the Phoenix Fleet Airship, this vehicle is an artifact creature. Whoa. Untap this artifact during each other's untap step. Add 1 mana of any color. I like that. Oh, we're getting down to the end of the box. I'm flying. We're moving fast. I'm trying to keep this video shorter than my last one because I was like reading every single card and trying to understand them all, which is great. But oh my gosh, this Heartless Act is so cool. Fire Nation Drill. I love this dragon token too. All right, and remember you guys, if you're looking to win an entire box of play boosters from Avatar, Prosperity, each players draw X cards. Secret of Bloodbending, which is 4 blue. As an additional cost to cast a spell, you may waterbend 10, control target opponent during their next combat phase. If this spell's additional cost was paid, you control that player during their next turn instead. Oh, wow. That's an expensive cost, but yeah, taking someone's turn is really mean. Really mean. Maybe if there's a way to like cast it for cheaper. Well, it's a big move. It's a big move. All right. We have a Tiger Seal. I haven't seen this. Vigilance. At the beginning of your upkeep, tap this creature whenever you draw your second card each turn. Untap your... Okay, I have seen this one actually. That clue is cute. The flip-flop. The sandal. All right. Azula Cunning. We have Firebend 2. When Azula enters, target opponent exiles a non-token creature they control. Then they exile a non-land from their graveyard. During your turn, you may cast cards exiled with Azula, and you may cast them as though they had flash. Mana of any type can be spent to cast those spells. Ooh, I love this card. Flash Flying Vigilance. When Wan Shi Tong enters, put X/1/1 counters on him, then draw half X cards rounded down. When an opponent searches their library, put a counter on Wan Shi Tong and draw a card. Kind of want to make that a commander, but I think it's just as good in like the 99 of, I don't know, whatever I decide to build. Green, blue. Maybe I'll build Demir. I don't know. Let's see if we get any other legendary creatures to build around. I don't know completely what's out in this set, y'all, because it's not out yet. I'm filming this before it comes out. Ooh, the Moonslayer. What a beautiful card. Menace non-basic lands enter tapped. As long as Zal has a conquer counter on him, non-basic lands or mountains. Wow, that is so mean. That's like Blood Moon vibes. By the way, I should also mention that this... I got a toff. That Wizards of the Coast did provide these packs for me. So thank you so much for making me an MTG ambassador. Firebending 3/3. This is a Boiling Rock Rioter. Tap an untapped ally you control, exile target card from a graveyard. Whenever this creature attacks, you may cast an ally spell from among them you own exiled with this creature. Cool, cool. Oh my gosh, we're down to the last 3. Suko Taalia. Flash prowess. When Taalia enters, tap up to 1 target creature. It doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step for as long as you control Taalia. Nice. Oh, we got a land. This land enters tapped unless you control a basic land. Add blue, and then pay 3, draw a card, then discard a card. All right. Realm of Ko. This land enters tapped unless you control a basic land. Add black and pay 4. Create a 1/1 spirit creature token. This token can't block or be blocked by non-spirit creatures. A firebending lesson that is really cool foil. And a really pretty land. Last pack. All right. We have a Raven Eagle. All right, cool. I still don't know what I'm building yet, but I have all these cards to work with. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.